Yeah, man, what's going on, man? It's DJ Chase, the pregame party miss podcast, man. New York City's finest, man. Worldwide Sounds Records, man. DJChase.net, YouTube, DJ Chase TV, man. And we got the Fayetteville, North Carolina representative in the building. All right, so I gotta say this, right? It's Skoot.HOE or Skoot.HOE?
Skoot.HOE.
Skoot.HOE?
Yes, Skoot.HOE. Either or Skoot.HOE, Skoot.HOE, you know, because the host is an acronym, so.
Yeah. What does the acronym stand for? What does HOE stand for?
It stands for Head of Everything.
Head of Everything. Where?
So, head of everything, like, you know, being on top, really, you know, on top of the competition on all different facets, all different types of levels. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that's what that Head of Everything stands for, man. So,
For sure, man. And how did you come up with that name?
Skoot or the hoe or all together?
All together. How'd you come with the name all together?
So,
yeah.
Skoot, that came from when I used to be an athlete back in the day. I used to run track, used to play football, stuff like that. And I kind of got that name once I got into college. I was running so fast on the track. Coach was like, "Man, you're not running, you scooting." So everything kind of just stuck. It stuck. I mean, and the Head of Everything. It goes way back. It goes way back to high school. It was a little clique that I used to be a part of. I mean, my boys, they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? But it was a little clique that we had. Pretty much, we were just like the freshest in school. We was the coolest. We was the people that people knew. But like, we did a lot of stuff differently. You know what I'm saying? We didn't fit that status quo. Like, we went against the grain, and people loved it for it. So, you know, that's what it really.
Yeah, man,
really
for sure. And you know, I want to ask too, like, you know, how was it growing up in Fayetteville? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love North Carolina. You know, I never actually been to Fayetteville. How was it growing up in Fayetteville?
So originally I'm from Connecticut.
Okay.
I'm from New Britain, Connecticut.
Gotcha.
When I moved down here about like 6th grade, I could say about that. But growing up, the pace is slower. You know what I'm saying? Like when you up north, everything is moving so fast, and you're doing this and you're doing that. It was just like the pace was slower, but people were friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had that hospitality. Like, when I first came down here, I was not saying ma'am. I wasn't saying sir. I wasn't saying none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of hospitality, and like, the people here are very loving, but don't get it twisted. They do act full out here when, you know what I'm saying, when they need to cut up.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, Fayetteville, it's a melting pot because we got the military base over here. So you got people from all around the world. This is like one of the biggest military bases in the United States. So you got so many people from around the world, different regions, and you know, you get so many different cultures and different backgrounds that come through Fayetteville. Where it's like, you know, Fayetteville is like its own identity in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? It's like its own identity. I mean, we got a lot of great rappers, artists, comedians, athletes that came through Fayetteville. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Fayetteville is what it is. It's 2-6. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha, for sure. And you know, we're gonna talk about the music. You know, how's the music scene in Fayetteville? You know, Fayetteville is real small. You know, you got Charlotte, you got Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? What's the music scene in Fayetteville like?
I mean, the music scene is just like that last answer I just gave. It's very diverse. Like, you got so many different genres of music here. You got so many different styles of music here that it just stands out. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, like, if all of us as artists came together in Fayetteville, we could be something like a Charlotte. We could be something like Atlanta, because there's so many different styles and different you know, different ways of people doing stuff here. It's like that the artist scene here is it's continuously growing, but it's getting more diverse. You know what I'm saying? So and shout out to all the artists out there, definitely here in Fayetteville, for real. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And you know, and but with that being said too, how did you start making music? Like, what made you say, you know, like I said, you could have been anything. Growing up in North Carolina, there's a lot of opportunity, and you guys have a lot of college, a lot of colleges. What made you want to start music?
It started back in, like, I always did music all my life. I just wasn't looking, you know what I'm saying, looking to do it. Like, I used to sing in the choir at church. I used to play the drums. I used to even, you know, just being, back then it was play. I used to rap with me and my homeboys back in elementary school. We used to do like the pep rallies, rallies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? With like the step team, we had a little step team too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, music has always been around, and it's always been around my family. I didn't start really getting into it until once I saw like people when I was in high school, you know, they started rapping, and I really liked how, you know what I'm saying, like, and during that time, I liked how the attention that people were getting, you know what I'm saying, with the rapping. And I thought it was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying, putting the words together. And I always knew I could rap because I used to freestyle and do all that stuff. So I never thought about putting it on wax or, you know, or going to the studio and record. But I just started officially because, you know, life circumstances. I was going to college. I was doing really good in college. Like, don't get me wrong, I was doing really well in college. Like, I had everything planned out, but it was just something that it wasn't just sitting with me right. Like, I just felt like this is a good career. Like, I could do this. It's a good career, but it was just like, man, like, music, I could do something with music. Like, I really, really want to do something with music. So I decided to, you know, take a sabbatical and really just focus on the music. And that was like way back in like 2016. So ever since then, I just been on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it. And honestly, man, let me tell you something. You can always go back. So that's the thing. People say you're not, man. I'm older. People used to tell me that all the time. I'm like, man, you could go back whenever. Now I'm older. I'll be like, man, all that college, you go back whenever you want to go back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I know you're really influenced by like Little Uzi, like Extentation. You know what I'm saying? Who did you you know, who inspired you to make music?
And I was asked this question before, and the answer that I gave, and it's still the same answer, is that it's the evolution of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could go all the way back, you know what I'm saying, to the 80s. I could go back all the way to the 90s with the different artists. I could go to the early 2000s. I just feel like just the evolution of hip hop really just, you know, brought a lot out of me, because I mean, growing up, I used to look at 50 Cent and Lil Wayne and the Eminems and the Nas's and the Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, you know what I'm saying, the Drakes, you know, P.D. Pablo, North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? So many different artists. Like, there's so many different artists that are inspiring to help me create music, that it's just like I can't even name all of them, because it's like its own evolution. Like Biggie, Tupac, you know what I'm saying, like NWA, Ice Cube, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying, so many, Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying, so many different artists and producers, you know what I'm saying. I don't even produce, but just producers too, you know what I'm saying, where it's just like how they make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying, from scratch, and they make something beautiful, a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? I just love music as a whole, and you know, just the music game itself inspires me. So,
yeah, man, and your music is really, like, from the stuff that I heard, is real, like, diverse. You know what I'm saying? You sing, you harmonize, you do a lot of different things in your music. Do you feel like that helps you, like, to the bigger audience? Do you feel like, you know what, as far as straight like rapping, you know, you only get you so far, but you feel like incorporating the harmonizing and the singing and the melody, you feel like that gets you to the bigger audiences?
I felt like I would like to say I would like to thank for real, I would really like to thank like Kanye, Drake, even like Young Thug, like those artists made it acceptable to sing on rapping tracks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On hip hop tracks. Cause you know, way back then it was straight bars. Like you giving out bars, and I felt like with that happening, it allowed myself to be myself.
Yeah,
you know what
sure.
I'm saying? To make the music how I want to make the music. You know what I'm saying? Without having to make a fake persona.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Make a whole fake persona. I could actually be myself. Like I'm actually Skoot.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm actually him. So
yeah.
You know, I just think those guys, they allow me to go ahead and be able to do those things like harmonize and sing and even just do that melodic rap, you know what I'm saying, type of music.
For sure. And you know, now that North Carolina is definitely popping because of the Baby and my guy Stunning for Vegas, you know what I'm saying, and Rich Dunk, and those are you can tell I'm in tune. I love the North Carolina sound. I love what y'all guys are doing. Like I love it.
Shout out Rich Dunk. Shout out.
Those are my artists right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Do you feel like it's easier now for you to break into the industry as far as like, cause you know, you had Petey Pablo, and then that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like?
I mean, not really, cause you had J. Cole.
Oh yeah, J. Cole. I'm sorry. Yes, I forgot. But
Cole.
Yeah,
and then we,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I mean, y'all also got J. Cole because he went up north. He had to go up north to do what he had to do.
I guess.
I'm just saying. I feel like, you know, the doors are open. The opportunities are there. Yeah. And it's not only just for me, myself, but, you know, all the other artists that are competing to get to that spot. You know, that opportunity is there. Yeah, I believe that door is open. Those artists that you named, they shine the spotlight on North Carolina. Yeah. Even more so. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, I really feel like we can produce a lot of artists from North Carolina, just like, you know, the New Yorks, the Floridas, the Atlanta, Georgias, the Texas, the Californias. Like, we could do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But with them doing what they did, stepping out and honestly breaking the door open, you know what I'm saying? Breaking the door down for us to get that opportunity. Now, I won't say that the door didn't almost shut back, because it's, you know what I'm saying, there's only those artists that you just named that are, you know what I'm saying, that are at that level. But we still have that opportunity to, you know, really walk in that door and be another artist from North Carolina to put North Carolina on the map. For sure.
And, you know, do you like being in the studio better, or you like performing better?
Man, I like performing because it's a lot of energy, but I like being in the studio, man. I really like being in the studio because that's like a safe haven. That's like a space where I can really get to create, you know. Performing, I like performing because I have the ability to start connecting with other people, you know, that are in the crowd, and which I'm really, really good at. But, you know, just the studio, I take the studio hands down. Like, if I could put a bed in the studio, I sleep in the studio. You know what I'm saying?
Copy. Yeah, and for sure. And now, what, you know, a lot of you, like we're like young, you're a little younger than me. But a lot of you guys definitely, like, you guys buy, I have to ask for my producers out there as far as production, because you have really like trap, like emo, not emo trap, I wouldn't even say, because you don't really make emo trap. It's like pop trap kind of. So, you know what I'm saying? When you picking beats, right? When you hear a beat, what do you look for when you pick a beat?
And ever since I've been signed, it's just been finding beats that are going to push me out there. You know what I'm saying? That's going to push me out there. I mean, before it was however I felt. And it still is. It's still that way. It's like, I still record tracks that even Link hasn't really heard. You know what I'm saying? But that's just only because, you know, I only go how I feel about, you know, beats, what type of beat I want to rap on, or what I want to sing on, or what I want to, you know, combine the both on. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, I just honestly now it's just like, nah, I'm looking for your hot beats because I'm trying to make a hot song, and I'm trying to be one of those artists to put North Carolina and Fayetteville on the map. So
for sure.
That's my process now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that ball rolling for real. So
yeah. And I noticed you don't have a lot of features either. You do like you really hold the whole, because it's not easy. A lot of artists, I meet millions of artists, bro, over my career, and you don't really have a lot of features. Do you do that on purpose? Like, do you really say, you know what, this is the person, like you have one, like a feature on Two-Headed Goat that I saw, but you don't really have a lot of features outside of that. You could hold, I'm complimenting you to say you could hold the whole song by yourself. Do you do that on purpose?
No. I mean, I'm always open to work with other people. That's not a problem at all. It's just, I mean, from the beginning when I was doing this, and then when I tried to get people to hop on and stuff like that, it was like kind of like forced me or taught me to, all right, now you got to carry a whole song. Can you do a whole song? Can you do a whole 3-minute song? And during that time, it was like 3 minutes, but now it's like 2-minute song for real.
2-minute song, yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of just taught me, like, can you carry a whole song from chorus to verse to chorus to the next verse? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's,
for sure.
That's pretty much it, really.
Copy. And you know, who's your favorite artist besides yourself out of Fayetteville right now?
Man, Tato Havoc. I got a couple of Tato Havoc, Rayman Deuce, Shawty 411, Majestic, and shout out to Majestic, Hollywood Hemi.
Copy. And give me one more.
And I could say YOLO Roo. For real.
And they all rep in Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Copy, man. And who's your dream collabo? Like, if somebody was to come to you with a bag right now and says, get any feature you want, who would it be?
I call him my twin, but my twin, Uzi.
You
know what I'm saying? I feel like the world is gonna just stop and be like, what just happened? Like, this is a moment.
Yeah.
Nah, for real, like Uzi. I would say Cole. I would say Cole too, but Dream collab. Uzi. Definitely.
I can see that. Especially with your music, like I can definitely see that. You know, and the one of the records that I really like is a So Anxious record. I really love that beat. Like that beat is fire. Like I like how you freak that beat. The So Anxious is dope. And it actually what caught my attention was it sounded like it can be like on video games and like that Twitch kind of sound. Like, did you do that on purpose?
So Anxious. I remember when I made that song a couple years ago.
Oh wow, okay.
But I didn't officially like drop it till like last year, the end of last year. Yeah. But So Anxious, I mean, it was, and I could even look back, it was a moment. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even thinking about video games or thinking about what I could do with it. It was just like I was saying, like in the moment, that's how I feel. And even just with that song itself, it's based on a true story. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, from the first verse to the second verse. You know what I'm saying? It's just like everything happened for real.
Yeah.
So I was just in that vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like once I heard the beat, and shout out to Seismic, he the one that made the beat. Once I heard that beat, it was like the song was already there. It was just somebody had to just say it.
Got you.
And I felt like that. And I felt like once I started saying, I was like, oh yeah, this is a hit right here. So
yeah. So Anxious is dope. That's actually I really like that song a lot. And now the big record while we here, the fire popping ass video, Lift Off. You know what I'm saying? Got you looking like a superstar. You know what I'm saying? The song is, you know, we working the record right now, you know, up here in New York. What inspired that? Yeah, for sure. What inspired that video? Like, what made you want to make it like a animation / like space age new type video?
I mean, just the song itself, Lift Off. Like, and I just feel like that's what this song is meant for. Like, the song right there was meant for me to take off. Like, this is gonna catch everybody's attention.
Gotcha.
So I wanted to do something that was like different from what everybody else was doing. You know what I'm saying? I already did the club video.
Yeah.
I wanted to do something different, like somebody
it's definitely dope.
That hasn't done it before. You know what I'm saying? So like with Lift Off, the video, me and my manager / CEO Link, we came together and we created this masterpiece because it was like, man, we want to do something different. Like, we got to do something that's really going to put you out there that people could be like, huh, like, whoa, he did that. You know what I'm saying? I just think it was just the collaborative interest of, man, we got to go out there. We got to put this out. We got to make this blow, really, really blow. So inspiring and how it inspired us, I just feel like the song itself just, because of how crazy the song is, I felt like video has to match that or even top that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you did your job on that shit, for real. I did a good job on that. Like, it's really different. Like, especially when the high quality joint on YouTube comes out, it's gonna be fire. Like, it's gonna look 20 times better. Yeah, it's gonna look hard. It's
gonna be crazy for
sure, man. And you know, being independent is not easy, man. You know, and you, like I said, you're with your label, Winning Entertainment. You know, what do you feel like? Okay, like right now, as being an independent artist, what do you feel like would take you to the next level?
But what would take you to the next level?
Like, what do you feel? How would you feel you would go to the next level with Winning Entertainment? Excuse me, I said that wrong.
The next level, I mean, just Link doing his job and just me doing my job as the artist. Really, just putting that music out there, networking.
Sure. Yeah.
Trying to promote. You know what I'm saying? Not even trying to just promoting. That's on both ends. You know what I'm saying? The promotion is a very important part in this stuff, because it doesn't matter. You could be the greatest rapper ever, but if you're not putting it out there for the people to see, nobody's gonna know who you are. So I just think that the promoting aspect of it and networking is very, very key. You know, it's really, really key. So
I love that answer, because a lot of artists, they don't take responsibility in their careers. They feel like the label's supposed to do everything for them. So
I mean, and that's and no disrespect, but that's how a lot of them get in the situations, the different contracts that they get in. You see them complaining on social media about, oh, my contract's like this, oh, don't sign, and all that, because they didn't take the time out to really be invested into their own business. Because at the end of the day, me being signed is technically like being a partnership with somebody else.
It is a partnership,
So I gotta pay attention also to what I'm doing, more so, instead of just like, oh, I know Winning Entertainment got it, I ain't gotta worry about this.
Nah, you gotta, let me tell you something. You gotta figure it out already, my brother. And do you like being independent? Like the way you're moving, do you like being independent?
Yeah, I mean, I like being independent. I wouldn't mind signing to a major. I definitely would sign a better deal, not a deal that'll get me stuck. You know, the traditional 360 or something like that. We don't want that. But at the same time, now I don't mind signing to a major, because that's all they doing is believing in me. They're gonna loan this money out, and they're like, hey, we believe in you this much to do this, take this and make it bigger.
For sure.
So I mean, being independent is great, because you still own a lot of your own stuff, and if you promoting and pushing and marketing a lot of your stuff correctly, there's really no issue with that. You still get paid the same way. You might not just get paid as a major, but a lot of those major artists don't even have that much money for real.
Nope. I tell artists that all the time. I'm like, listen, you sometimes it's cool, but when you look behind the scenes, they really out here they reaching out to people like me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I just got a song submitted to my playlist today. I was like, oh wow, okay. So you'd be surprised who it's from. So I was like, wow. So they really is the same ball game. And and where's one place that you want to perform next year?
somewhere major, I would love to perform next year at Coachella.
Oh wow, you going for the goal? You going for it? I ain't nothing wrong with that.
Coachella.
Yeah. All right, man. Before we get out of here, I got like a couple more questions, man. And I want to ask you too. Are we getting a full EP this year?
That's in the works.
Copy.
It's called the pregame. So
that's the name of my podcast.
It's called the pregame.
Yeah, for sure.
It's in the works. There's a lot of music that has been done. I got so much right now that I have enough for EP, mixtape, or album, or dropping all three. You know what I'm saying? So it's just trying to sift through the catalog and figure out what goes with what and how can we push it to the public out here to really invest into Skoot.HOE for real. So it's coming. It's coming soon. It's in the works.
Copy. I'm actually looking forward to it because I get so much music, bro. I be like, you know what I'm saying? But I actually listen to your shit. Like I'm not
even gonna sit here and lie. Like the pregame, when it comes out, you probably gonna love it. Like you're gonna love it because it's nothing but just straight vibes. Yeah. And I'm getting different perspectives.
Because I like the pop trap stuff. A lot of old guys, especially New York rappers, I'm like, bro, this is the wave right now. Like the So Anxious record, I'm like, yo, this is it. Like this is what I like to listen to. So you know, and one of my last questions is what has one challenging thing? Like what is the one most difficult thing that you've had to endure in your career so far?
The most challenging, I would say acceptance. You know, gaining that acceptance that you belong here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this for a while and making music by myself, of course, but trying to make music with others that are around here, but just understanding that, you know, they did their dues and I had to do my dues. And a lot of this time I was in the background, you know what I'm saying? But now, like, I'm stepping out forward. I'm really applying pressure to those other artists. Like, all right, like back then you pretty much just like shitted on me, like you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, you pretty much did that, but you know at the same time, you know, just learning like, man, you gotta not be trying to fish for the acceptance. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta just keep doing you without expecting people to be like, oh man, we love it, we gonna push you and stuff like that. So I think that's the hardest thing, is understanding that is like not trying to get that or yearn for that acceptance. Like you just gotta gotta do so.
Copy, man. And man, we are out of here, man. Skoot.HOE, man. Thank you so much, man. Winning Entertainment building, man. Skoot.HOE. Head over everything, man. The HNIC in charge. You know this, man. Where can the people find you?
Man, you can find me on Instagram, Skoot.HOE, SKOOT.HOE. Twitter, P Scooter. That's PSKOOTAH_HOE. Same thing with TikTok. You can find me on Apple Music, Spotify, all the streaming platforms. You can find me on YouTube. I mean, there's so many places. I'm there.
Copy. You already know, man. That's the one and only DJ Chase, man. The pregame Party Miss podcast right here or DJ Chase Radio. My guy Skoot.HOE in the building, Fayetteville, North Carolina. What up? Y'all show me love. I show y'all love. You know this, man. DJChase.net. Get that DJ Chase, that worldwide sounds, and that DJ Chase Radio merch, man. At Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcasts, and at YouTube DJ Chase TV. You know this, man. Is DJ Chase, the pregame Party Mix podcast. Yeah. DJ Chase TV.
It's official. Come on. Locked in with DJ Chase on the pregame Party Mix podcast.